6. I'm joined by San Diego Police Chief Scott Wahl for our monthly check-in. This morning we'll be discussing overtime, the Police Plaza renovation, and lots of other topics here. But first, Chief, we've been talking about the violence that we've been reporting on in Mexico, including Tijuana. We've been seeing car fires after this powerful leader of a drug cartel was killed. Want to know if there's any safety concerns here in San Diego. What are you guys doing? I know you're keeping an eye on this story.
Yeah, well, absolutely we're concerned. We're keeping an eye on it. You know, it just goes to show how tough it is to combat, you know, the transportation and the manufacturing of the drugs that come into this country.
Sure.
Commend Mexico for doing their part.
Yeah.
Very, very challenging time for them, as you can see. Mm-hmm. But we want to make sure it's a top concern for us that it doesn't spill over into, you know, our country.
And how do you guys do that? You have you know, departments that look into that. Do you have a station that down south that keeps an eye on that? Or?
That's a great question. So we have counterparts down in Mexico that our officers are in touch with.
Oh, okay.
We try to communicate through the use of intelligence and information from federal, state, and local authorities as well, and share information as best we can.
All right, let's talk about overtime spending. You guys spend millions of dollars a year on overtime costs. All eyes on government fiscal responsibility right now. So how are you guys keeping those costs low? What is the budget looking like, and how are you going to meet those goals?
Well, fiscal responsibility has been a top priority for me from day one. Mm-hmm. Bringing our overtime expenditures back under budget for the first time in literally decades, and making sure that we're putting police officers when and where they're needed most. We've been able to reduce our overtime spending by $7 million this year. Okay. And we've also been able to do it without negatively impacting response times, which means we're accomplishing the task of being more efficient and more effective with the limited cops that we have.
Yeah, every time I have you on, I'm asking you about if you need more good men and women, and it feels like you always do. Yeah. Is the police officer shortage having an impact on those overtime costs?
Without a doubt. Our response times are not where they need to be. We monitor and watch them every single month to make sure that we're not doing anything that causes them to spike. Okay. But at the end of the day, we need more police officers. We're about 1,000 short of what we need.
1,000 short in the city?
1,000 short of what we need based on our call volume and the amount of time it takes to handle that call volume.
And what are you guys doing to try and recruit right now?
Well, recruiting, the good news is recruiting is up 53% over the last 2 years. Okay. So we're creating a workforce, or you know, we're an employer of choice, obviously, by folks that want to come in and protect and serve with their way of living.
Okay, tell us about the upgrades at the plaza in Murphy Canyon there, where the Chargers used to be hanging out there. Now you got officers that are training there, but it really is important. Last time you were on the show, you were talking about how you need real life scenario training for your officers, and that's what they're getting at this place?
It is, and it breaks my heart still to this day the Chargers left.
Right, yes,
but it is bittersweet.
At least you're putting it to good use.
Right, it's bittersweet that you know, we were able to get into that facility. Yeah. It's like 52 acres. Really, it is a place for us to have a vision for the future with our police training, with our specialized teams, like our SWAT team, can work out of there and train out of there. Really, it's about having police officers have the best equipment, best training, and the best environment to be successful. And it was a collaborative effort with the Police Foundation. We were able to use private dollars in these tough fiscal times, private money to come in and help fund what we're doing there. And this month, we're able to get the training teams up and running out in the field, which is going to increase our repetitions and increase our ability to adapt on a dime and bring different scenarios that we're seeing out in the field to our officers to train on.
I saw that weight room in there. You've been there bench pressing a couple plates every single day.
I love it, yeah.
Staying in shape?
Yeah, it's great.
Thanks, Chief, for coming on.
Absolutely.
Always appreciate it.